Hey folks, Randy here with Dual Cut and Trim. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about hearing protection, because I have a hearing protection that I want to recommend to you, but it's with a big caveat. I don't know why I've got my sunglasses on. Oh, it's because I'm squinting. Never mind, I'll put them back on. So I've used several different kinds of hearing protection. You know, use the $20 Bluetooth headphones you can get on Amazon. Those I don't think really count as hearing protection. They just make the music louder than the engine noise. Obviously I've used like the 3M like over the ear headphones, and honestly those are probably the best hearing protection you can get. They probably work the best out of anything, but the major drawback from those things is that they don't you can't wear a hat with them, generally speaking. And you know, so you're not really, so you know, you're getting that hearing protection, but but you're sacrificing sun protection, and that's not really a good it's not smart to do. So you need to use in-ear hearing protection. I used the Jaybird X3s for a while. They worked great, but eventually they died. I think, you know, they're not waterproof. You know, they're just, to a certain extent, they're not sweat. I don't know, whatever. They just didn't. They fell apart. They're not meant for commercial use. But you know, the company that I've had the most success with, but there's a caveat here. The most success I've had with anything has been Isotunes, which I know most of you guys have probably heard of, because sometime, I think it was last year, either last year or the year before, everybody and their mother was trying to sell Isotune Bluetooth headphones. I bought a pair of Bluetooth headphones, well, we'll talk more. I don't own them anymore. What I'm using now is, and I'm not hacking anything here. I don't know how to do affiliate links, so I'm just trying to help you out here. I'm not benefiting from this. But I use the Isotunes, I don't know if you can see that, Isotunes wired hearing protection. They actually are rated higher than the Bluetooth headphones. I think the Bluetooth headphones are rated to 27. They have a 27 noise reduction rating. And the wired headphones actually have 29. I believe the higher the number, the better. I would assume that's the case. Anyway, so I've been using the wired headphones. They're kind of goofy. They're like this, you know, they're funny colored, but you know, I prefer to go with the long tips like that, and you just kind of stick them in and you just kind of wiggle it in there until you got a nice solid fit. And with this in there, I can hear the engine running, so that I can hear what the engine's doing, but it keeps it from being harmful, and I can hear everything in the headphones perfectly. Like, I can listen to music, I can listen to podcasts, audiobooks, all that stuff. It works perfect. And the Bluetooth headphones, it was the same deal. They worked perfect. The problem is, in my opinion, Isotunes does not, their products just aren't sturdy enough, in my opinion. And I think part of the problem is they're pretty much your only option when you're looking for hearing protection that also allows you to listen to, you know, your music or whatever. They're pretty much the only in-ear shop in town. So my Bluetooth headphones, they lasted me about 6 months, and then they just stopped working. One side stopped working, the other side was quiet, and they didn't really hold a charge. They just stopped working. I don't know, after 6 months they just puttered out. But what's kind of disappointing me, but I kind of had prepared myself for it, is these headphones. I got them for $40, I believe. So they were cheaper, which I was glad, because the Bluetooth ones are like $70-$80, or maybe it's $80-$90, I can't remember. But these I just bought 3 weeks ago. So I've been using them hard, but I've been using them for 3 weeks, every day, all day. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but yeah, you can kind of see it. I don't know, it's cracked. this housing is cracked. And is that the worst one, or is the other one the worst one? Okay, yeah, that was the really bad one. But and then this side, where is it? I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that, but whatever. Both housings are cracked, and this one, well, it's not doing. Fortunately, this one actually completely fell apart. So I'm actually gonna buy some hot glue or something and kind of, you know, glue in these cracks, try and hold everything in place, because the headphones still work. They just aren't, you know, they're already falling apart after 3 weeks, and it's disappointing. You know, like I really want to be able to say, like, you know, Isotunes they're the best. Well, no, I mean, I am gonna say that the Isotunes are the best in-ear hearing protection you're going to get, that also allows you to listen to music. The problem is their quality is just not, it's not where it needs to be. I mean, you know, these shouldn't be falling apart after 3 weeks. I mean, that's kind of nuts. So I mean, I do recommend them. I think they're great, but man, I do feel like there's a quality issue there. Now, the Bluetooth ones, I'm not 100%. Maybe 6 months is good for Bluetooth headphones, but to me that sounds awful. I feel like I should be able to get a year or two out of them at least. But whatever. What do I know? I don't know. But I just wanted to tell you guys that, you know, that's the hearing protection I use, and it allows me to, you know, have my hat on and, you know, be protected from the sun while also protecting my ears. So I just wanted to pass that on to you guys. Hope it's helpful to you. I gotta do some other stuff. So this is Randy with Dolan Cut and Trim. Have a good one.